Within you rests a quiet strength, a force that does not demand attention yet holds the power to transform your entire life. This silent power is not about control or domination, it is about presence. Gentle strength exists like the steady flame of a candle, glowing in stillness, unwavering against the winds of doubt. It whispers that you are more resilient than you realize, even when the world feels heavy. To awaken it, you need not fight, you simply need to remember. Gentle strength bends with life but never breaks. It teaches you that silence itself can be powerful. It reminds you that even the softest touch can leave the deepest mark. And when you trust it, this quiet strength becomes your greatest companion. The world often teaches us that strength is loud, unyielding, and unbreakable. But true strength is not about hardness, it is about softness that survives. Real strength is the ability to love when bitterness tempts you, to forgive when resentment rises, to be kind even when the world has been unkind to you. Gentle strength is not about conquering others, it is about mastering yourself. Vulnerability becomes your shield, compassion your sword. And in this new definition, you discover that being open-hearted is the highest form of courage. Strength, redefined, is the choice to heal rather than to harm. It is the willingness to rise above ego and embody peace. It is the courage to let go, not because you are weak, but because you are wise. And this wisdom is what makes gentle strength eternal. Resilience is not about never falling, it is about rising after every fall, softer yet stronger than before. Every scar you carry is not evidence of weakness but proof of survival. Each challenge you faced planted a seed of wisdom within your soul. Gentle strength allows you to bend with life's storms without losing your center. It teaches you that failure is not the end but a doorway to growth. The resilient spirit whispers, you can keep going, no matter how many times you stumble. This is the heart of inner resilience, quiet, unshaken, eternal. With every step, you reclaim your power. With every breath, you gather new courage. And with every fall, you rise again, stronger than before. In distant lands, farmers plant bamboo seeds, water them daily, and wait. For years, nothing seems to grow. The soil appears barren, and the effort feels wasted. Yet, beneath the earth, something miraculous is happening. The roots are spreading deep, building a foundation strong enough to support great heights. After 5 long years, the bamboo suddenly shoots upward, rising taller in weeks than most trees do in decades. The lesson is simple, growth is often invisible before it becomes visible. Like bamboo, you may be growing roots right now. What feels like stillness may actually be silent preparation for a great rising. So do not give up on your process. Your time is coming. And when it does, the world will witness the strength you have been building in silence. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it is the most authentic expression of strength. To cry openly, to admit your fears, to share your truth, takes far more courage than pretending to be invincible. Gentle strength embraces this openness, allowing tears to fall like cleansing rain, washing away heaviness from the soul. When you stop hiding behind walls, you discover freedom. You learn that what makes you human also makes you strong. Vulnerability connects you to others and to yourself, creating a bond deeper than any armor could ever protect. In truth, resilience grows in the soil of openness. It is here where compassion blooms. It is here where healing begins. And it is here where your soul finds the strength to keep shining. Compassion is not passive, it requires extraordinary courage. To be kind when anger tempts you, to forgive when hurt still lingers, to love in a world that wounds, this is the essence of gentle strength. Compassion does not make you weak, it makes you unbreakable. Each act of kindness is a ripple of healing, spreading far beyond what you can see. The more compassion you show, the more resilient your spirit becomes, because love replenishes what pain tries to take. When you live through compassion, you do not just endure, you transform. And in that transformation, you awaken the soul's true power. Compassion is not just a gift you give, it is a light you embody. It is strength in its purest form. And it is always returned to you in ways unseen. Gentle strength is like water, soft to the touch, yet capable of shaping mountains and carving valleys. It does not resist, it flows. And in that flow lies its unstoppable force. To live with gentle strength is to stop fighting against life and instead learn to move with it. You trust the currents, even when they carry you into unknown waters. You allow yourself to bend, adapt, and shift, knowing that resistance drains, but flow renews. Water teaches us that surrender is not defeat, it is wisdom. And when you flow with life, resilience becomes natural, effortless, and eternal. The river does not force its way, it simply finds its way. And so will you. For in your flow lies your strength. A great storm once swept through a forest. Many tall, rigid trees snapped under the weight of the winds. Yet the willow tree remained standing, not because it resisted, but because it bent. Its branches swayed, its trunk leaned, yet it never broke. When the storm passed, the willow lifted itself once more, graceful and strong. The wisdom of the willow teaches us that strength is not always about standing firm. Sometimes, it is about knowing when to yield. Flexibility is power. When you allow yourself to bend with life's storms, you discover the resilience to rise again, unbroken. The willow's gift is not in defiance but in surrender. And its survival reminds us that resilience is often found in grace, not resistance. Resilience is not about controlling every outcome, it is about trusting every moment. Gentle strength teaches you to surrender fear and step into trust. Even in silence, life is preparing you for growth. Even in darkness, your roots are reaching deeper. Each obstacle you face is an invitation to remember your power. When you choose to see challenges as teachers, you transform pain into wisdom. You awaken an inner resilience that no storm can destroy. You realize that your soul has always known the way, it was only waiting for you to listen. Resilience is not given, it is uncovered. And once awakened, it becomes your unshakable foundation. Gentle strength is not a single moment, it is a way of life. It is the quiet smile in hardship, the calm presence in chaos, the love that endures even through pain. To live this path is to carry softness without fear, to embody resilience without hardness. And when you walk this way, you become a light for others, reminding them that they too carry this strength within. Gentle strength bends, but it never breaks. It flows, but it never disappears. It loves, and in that love, it becomes eternal. This is the path of your soul, unshakable, timeless, and full of grace. And when you choose to live this way, you leave behind a legacy of peace that continues long after you.